I don't think people understand how big Michael Jackson was.
Well, I knew Michael very well, and he was a special guy.
I love Michael Jackson very, very much.
He will go down as one of history's great.
Yeah, I mean, Michael's like a king. He was like a modern day king.
When you think of Michael Jackson, you think of the king of pop, the moonwalk, and his timeless music. But what do the other stars in the world say about him? Even though MJ was bigger and more famous than them, many celebrities have shared their love for him, defended him, and told stories about who he really was. From famous legends to new stars, their words show how much MJ meant to them. Let's take a look at these heartfelt stories and see how they honor the king of pop. First up is Jackie Chan, the legendary martial artist and actor who was a huge fan of Michael Jackson. Jackie once shared a story about how MJ himself called him, but sadly, he never got the chance to speak with him directly.
I don't know. Michael wanted to meet Jackie, though. He always tell me, I want to meet Jackie.
He did call me. He did call me one time. Really? I was just sleeping. He called my assistant to answer the phone. Can I have a who's speaking? This is Michael. My assistant. Michael what? Michael Jackson. Okay, I'm sorry. Then I hang up the phone. Then afternoon I wake up because I'm in late night show. Then I wake up. You know, Big Brother. They call me Big Brother. You know who? Michael Jackson. I said no. Yes, Michael Jackson called. I said, why didn't you call me? Why didn't you call me?
He talked so low. He probably thought somebody was playing on the phone.
Yeah, well, it could have been that could have been the case.
Next, we have hip-hop legend LL Cool J, who had the incredible experience of working with Michael Jackson. During an appearance on The George Lopez Show, LL Cool J shared what it was like collaborating with MJ, offering fans a behind-the-scenes look at the king of pop's work ethic and creativity.
Yeah. Who were some of your favorites? Well, you know, I had a lot of fun with a lot of artists like, you know, Redman and Method Man. We had some classics and DMX. But the person that I had the most fun with, you know, may he rest in peace, the songs actually were never released, but I did quite a few songs with the king of pop, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. You know what I mean? The songs never came out, but I had a lot of fun in the studio. It was crazy. Like one time we was in the studio and, you know, I said, Mike, you know, in The Smooth Criminal, how'd you lean forward like that? And I was sitting at the, like a baby grand piano. I'm sitting on the, you know, on a chair, and he was like sitting up on the piano like this, you know what I mean? And he was like, oh, well, I said, how did you lean forward? He said, well, you know, we had a Swami come in and, you know, we did a special thing and he did a ritual and he leaned forward and we all leaned forward together. I was like, really? He was like, no, silly. Yo, Mike was funny. Yo, Mike was a trip. Oh, man. Yo, let me tell you something. Working with Michael was like the most amazing part of my life. I respect him so much, love him so much.
It's special too. It's special to have.
Incredible.
It's special to have in your heart.
Up next is NBA legend Magic Johnson, who once shared a funny story about accidentally hanging up on Michael Jackson. Magic has also spoken about Michael in a way that truly gives you chills, reflecting on the king of pop's kindness and how special he was as a person and artist.
You know, I was the biggest Jackson 5 than Michael Jackson fan, so I get a call. Magic.
I did not see the voice coming.
I want to talk to you. So I hung the phone.
You hung up?
No, I hung up. So the phone rang 2 minutes later.
This is funny.
Magic, this is Michael Jackson. I said, this is not Michael Jackson. So I hung the phone up again. So I knew Jackie Jackson very well, his brother. So his brother called me and say, Magic, that was really Michael calling you. No! Please, I'll call him back.
How did you get him back on the phone?
So I got back, and I'm apologizing for an hour. I am so sorry. I thought somebody was playing a joke on me, right? So he says, I'm doing this video, and I want to do one with the two MJs. One with you and one with Michael Jordan. Can you come to my house tonight? Can I come to your house? Man, what time you want me there? So I came and beautiful home. And we had this long table. So I'm sitting down here, he's down at that end, and the people come out serving the food. So I ordered some chicken, grilled chicken, and vegetables, because I'm trying to think he eating healthy, so I'm gonna eat healthy too. I don't want to let my hero down. So the guy raised the lid, bam. Other person comes out with his, raised the lid, and it's a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Stop it.
I start screaming, Michael, you eat Kentucky Fried Chicken? Man, I said, hold up. I gotta come down there and share that bucket. We went down, I went down there, we sat on the floor and tore that chicken.
You tore it up.
This is a true story.
I believe you.
A true story. Next day was the video. Ladies and gentlemen, I've never seen a guy that can dance like this young man for hours and sing and perform like he could perform. I went on 3 tours with them. There's nobody that's ever been on this earth that could do what Michael Jackson could do.
That's right.
Nobody.
That gave me chills.
Next, we have Joe Rogan, who talked about just how incredibly famous Michael Jackson was. On his podcast, Joe emphasized that MJ's level of fame was something the world had never seen before and might never see again. He described Michael as a global icon who reached a level of recognition that most Up next is Donald Trump, who had a close relationship with Michael Jackson. Trump has spoken about MJ many times, calling him a special guy. He admired Michael's talent and unique personality, often mentioning how much he respected the king of pop, not just as an artist, but as a person.
Well, I knew Michael very well, and he was a special guy. He was with me many, many times, at Mar-a-Lago in particular, in Palm Beach, and so many unbelievable weekends took place with Michael, especially in Palm Beach, Florida. And to lose Michael is amazing. Truly iconic, a great, great entertainer, the best I've ever seen.
Next, we have the legendary Freddie Mercury, lead singer of Queen, who talked about his experience meeting Michael Jackson. Freddie shared stories of their time together, recalling how fascinating it was to meet someone as talented and unique as MJ.
Well, just in the early days, well, I mean, like 3-4 years ago, I mean, he used to just come and see our shows at the Forum in LA. And I guess he liked us, and so I got to meet him, and he kept coming to see us, and then we started talking, and in those days, I think he would actually go out. He'd go out and have dinner. I mean, I remember going to dinner with him, and I think now he just stays at home and doesn't like coming out at all. That's what, that's what he says. I mean, he says, oh, whatever he wants, he can get at home, because I mean, anything he wants, he just buys it.
Next is Emmanuel Lewis, best known for his role in Webster, who talked to Chris Angel about his early days with Michael Jackson in the 80s. Emmanuel shared stories about a side of Michael that most people never saw, the kind, caring friend behind the superstar.
To be in the presence of someone that is such a perfectionist, and that his humanity was unseen. I mean, there's so many different aspects of Michael. I mean, there's the shy Michael, there's the religious Michael, there's he's given more to people in the side of the non-profit world than any entertainer in the history of entertainment. He's a beast when it comes to practice and sharpening his craft.
So which Michael did you didn't know what Michael you were going to see, but when you saw
all of them.
You saw them all.
I saw all of them.
So you spent a lot of time.
Absolutely. Right. Michael used to live at my house.
Used to live at your house?
Yeah, my
in
condo,
the trapdoors?
Yeah.
No,
he
really?
Condo. Yeah, Michael lived in the condo with my mom and my brothers and everyone. Actually, I think one day maybe when I write a book, I'll put it in there. But when he was burnt from the Pepsi commercial,
right?
He had like 3-degree burns or whatever.
Third degree, right?
Really, it was really bad, and he was under a lot of medication. And instead of going home, he decided to check in at a hotel at Sheraton Universal, and was like, wait a minute, I mean, that's Mike, that's my boy. I can't have him recuperate by himself in a hotel. So it was like, we're coming to kidnap you. And
That's
so
awesome.
me, my mom, my brothers, we all took him into our house. I had an extra room for my sister who stayed in New York with her daughter. And so he literally recuperated for months, living in my condo when I went to work every day. And I'd come home and,
He was smooching off with
chilling.
you. You're working, supporting Michael Jackson.
Next is Akon, who stood up for Michael Jackson during an EE interview. When a reporter, known for spreading negative stories about MJ, tried to bring up lies, Akon shut them down calmly, defending Michael with class and confidence.
How realistic is the fact that Michael Jackson's going to come out with new music that you're involved with?
I'll let Mike answer that question.
Can you call him so we can ask him?
Yes, I can't.
Can the D10 viewers hear one story that Michael Jackson
No, because that's an experience I want to cherish for myself.
You're selfish, dude.
Call it whatever you want to call it.
Why do you want to share it with the viewers?
Because the translation always comes out wrong. See, man, y'all been dissing Mike for years, man.
I never diss Mike.
Y'all
Mike's
gonna
the
stop
man.
that, B.
Mike is the man.
The next story I see about Mike that's negative, I'll find the editor.
So you and Mike are pretty close then?
That's my dog, man. And he's a good person.
He is a good person.
Great person.
Did you ever ask him why does he wear?
See?
No, I'm just curious.
Keep playing.
Dude.
You know I'm serious, dude.
I'm serious too.
I will handle you right in front of your show. All right, no more Mike questions. You're getting me upset right now.
All right, I forget.
In his mind, he never had the childhood because he was a celebrity as a child. So he never had to experience that.
It was like his aging got stunted,
Right.
and development got stunted by that fame, and
But
it happens to a lot of people.
You know, he was an adult fast. Like he was
Yeah.
literally like rehearsing all the time, always working. You know, he's dealing with money and all this at an age like that. So when he got older, he just wanted to live out his childhood. You know, so he built this huge, theme park, and everything they did was always for fun, like candy and cakes and stuff all over the place. And he just wanted kids around the world to actually enjoy being a child while you were a child. And it was hurting for me to see how the media would try to take that and try to flip it to make it seem like he was some kind of, child or some shit. Yo, that shit was horrible, man. Because when you meet him, you'll be like, he has a pure soul, bro. Like pure soul.
Interesting perspective.
Next, we have Celine Dion, who expressed her deep love for Michael Jackson. She shared a curious story about their time together, highlighting not just her admiration for his music, but also the unique moments that showed the kind-hearted person behind the superstar.
Michael Jackson. I'm telling you, one of the greatest stars in the world. I love Michael Jackson very, very much. He's alone in his league. He's unique. As a singer, as a dancer. I'm so, every single, and I'm sure you're like me, every time that he comes out with a new video, it's like the whole world knows about it. It's written everywhere. They do a special announcement on TV to say, at 8 o'clock tonight, we're going to see a preview of the new Michael Jackson's video, so stay tuned, stay with us. And I'm telling you, I'm the first one there, and I'm waiting. It's like 6, and I'm there ready to watch at 8. Every videos of him, I'm so impressed. Anyway, the moonwalk and everything is incredible. Billie Jean, Beat It, Thriller, everything is spectacular. But there's something that I want you to know. I'm very spoiled. I've been spoiled all my life. And a couple of years ago, I have actually met somebody who works with Michael Jackson, Rob Prince, actually. And I said to him that I was crazy about Michael Jackson. He said, I know you like Michael Jackson very much, so I'm supposed to meet him tomorrow. I said, oh my God, meet him tomorrow? Oh, great. Anyway, to make the long story short, I saw him a short while after, I saw Rob Prince a short while after that. And he said, Celine, I have something for you. I said, oh, thank you. Surprise, great, I love surprise. And he says, it's from Michael Jackson. Are you kidding me, something? He says, no, I'm telling you. I said, last time I saw you, I said to you that I was going to meet him, and I worked with him, and I said, if he can give you an autograph, but he said he did much more than that. I said, oh my God, what? Is he gonna appear in the room right now or something? He gave me a hat. You know the Billie Jean hat? The Billie Jean hat I got with Michael Jackson autograph, and there's something that I'm very, very impressed. But I didn't want to ask him because I met him 2 times, actually, after that. He wrote to Celine, Michael Jackson, 1998 000, with a flash like this.
Next, we have Barry Manilow, who talked about his unforgettable experience with Michael Jackson. Barry shared a special moment they had together, reflecting on MJ's incredible talent and the lasting impact their friendship had on him.
It was a surprise, you know, who wasn't a fan of Michael's. He will go down as one of history's greatest entertainers, and I was very happy to be in the world when he was in the world. I think all of us are. All of us are happy to be in the world when Michael Jackson was in the world and doing what he did. It was like no other entertainer that I ever can remember. I think it was back in 1984 that Dick Clark called me because he was producing the American Music Awards, and they were doing a big tribute to Michael Jackson, and he called me to tell me that Michael had called him and requested that I do something, and that I was the only person that he had asked to do anything. I said, "Are you serious?" Yes, he's a big fan, and he asked if you could put something together for him. It was not pressure at all. It was a great honor, and it was fun. I mean, look at that catalog. But I decided that I wouldn't do anything from Thriller. I went back further with some other songs that I've put together, and you know, it was fun arranging it. It was fun singing it, and it was really fun singing it to him. He was like right there, and it was like singing to a friend.
Finally, we have Chris Tucker, one of Michael Jackson's closest friends. Chris discussed their deep friendship and shared some memorable moments they experienced together, highlighting the fun and genuine side of MJ that only his friends got to see.
You were friends with Michael Jackson, right?
Oh, yeah.
Y'all hung out.
We hung out. We hung out.
What kind of things did y'all do together?
First of all, I had so much fun. It's a blessing to be able to know him. And Michael's like a king. He was like a modern day king, and we did a lot of fun stuff. I used to just, you know, I couldn't wait to hang out with him when we had a chance to. But we would do stuff like go to the movies, and Michael was so famous he had to disguise himself. And we would come downstairs. I'd be like, "Where's Michael?" Michael would be covered up like, "I'm over here, Chris. I'm here, Chris." I said, "Michael, that's you?" "Yeah, Chris." I thought we was going to the movies. You're not even dressed. I am dressed, Chris. I just can't go in the movies. We got to disguise it a little bit. I said, "Okay." So we go in the movies, and I'm thinking, you know, I'm trying to be secret too. You know, I'm hiding myself. Then Michael laughing louder than anybody. Everybody know Michael's laughing.
Right.
He's like, "Hee, hee, hee." I was like, "Michael, shut up. They're going to find you in here. It's going to be a riot." We did one time. We went to a mall. We was out. Michael wanted to go to the record store or something, and he forgot he was famous. He was like, "I gotta go to the mall. Go to the mall." And we said, "Michael, you can't go in the mall, man. You forgot who you are." He said, "Well, let's go." And it was only thing was in the car was a Spider-Man mask. So Michael said, "I'll put this on. We'll go in and we get." I said, "Michael, you can't do that. Spider-Man ain't gonna just be walking through the mall. Ain't nobody. They gonna know it's you, Michael." He's like, "No, he won't. Chris, it'll work. It'll work." We go in the mall, and he was getting away with it until people figured it out, because I was with him, and he was like, "Chris, is that Michael Jackson in that Spider-Man mask?" "No, that's Spider-Man. That's Michael Jackson." All of a sudden, the mall went crazy, and they had to scoot us out. You should have seen it.
Oh, my God.
It was great. We had a lot of fun.
Michael Jackson's impact goes far beyond his music. From Jackie Chan to Chris Tucker, many have shared their love and defended his legacy. Michael will always be remembered not just as a superstar, but as a true friend to many. If you enjoyed these stories, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content about the one and only Michael Jackson.